Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 7 fashion hacks that every guy should know. These are easy, fashionable life hacks that I believe every gentleman should know. Now, I'm not the most fashionable person because I don't have time to think about fashion, but these hacks allow me to be somewhat fashionable while barely dedicating any time at all because they're so easy to do that it makes it super duper easy peasy. Let's get right into the video. Hack number 1 is to match your belt with your shoes in terms of color and overall style. Whenever I see a guy that has a black belt and brown shoes, I'm like, literally, like you only need basically 2 belts. You need a black belt and a brown belt because most of your shoes are going to be black or brown. Yes, you might have the odd pair of shoes, like a red pair of shoes or a green pair of shoes. But if that's the case, you probably don't have to match it. You can probably get away with wearing a black belt. But if you're wearing a brown pair of shoes, you should be wearing a brown belt. A black pair of shoes should cause you to wear a black belt. It's as simple as that. It just looks a lot better. This is obviously if you can see your belt. If you can't see your belt, who cares? But if you can see your belt, like if your shirt is tucked in, then definitely follow that little rule and fashion hack. Number 2, smelling better actually makes you look better. The perception of your look increases with how well you smell, okay? Now, I sweat all the time. I have a very busy lifestyle. I'm filming this at like 10:15 p.m. right now. So I'm always busy, but I always put on deodorant after my shower, and I put it on in the morning. I shower at night. So I put on deodorant after my shower and then in the morning, and I always just put 1 spray of cologne. Almost every single day, just 1 spray of cologne. And I also use an SPF moisturizer cream on my head that has a tiny little bit of a scent to it. It just smells like cream. It's not really scented that much, but it does, make my head smell a little bit better, especially when I'm sweaty, okay? So just spray 1 little spray of cologne. You're going to be perceived as looking a lot better just based on how well you smell. Number 3, this is one of the best hacks that I've ever done, which is get 1 type of athletic sock and 1 type of dress sock and buy many of them and throw the rest of your socks out. So literally, all of my athletic socks are the same. And all of my dress socks are the same. So when I'm doing the laundry, I don't have to sort for matching pairs of socks. I just grab my athletic socks 2 at a time, and I just put them together because they're all the same sock, right? And then my dress socks 2 at a time, I put them together. They're all the same sock, okay? I'm trying to convince my wife to do the same thing because it just makes life so much easier. No socks can go missing because if 1 sock goes missing, then you just wait for another sock to go missing and you have a pair again. It's a beautiful thing. One of my old coworkers gave me this tip, a teacher that I worked with many, many years ago, like probably almost 10 years ago now, gave me this tip, life-changing, okay, game changer, okay? So that was number 3, the athletic socks and the dress socks, 1 type of each. Number 4 is basically you want to have all your hangers in one direction. This is a very common hack. You've probably heard of it before, but if not, then definitely listen in. Get all your hangers, put them in one direction, and whenever you wear a piece of clothing, you want to take that hanger for that piece of clothing and turn it in the other direction. After 6 months goes by or a year goes by, if you haven't worn something in a year and it doesn't have significant sentimental value, you're probably not going to wear it. Just donate it, get rid of it, throw it out, whatever. Use it for fabric. I don't know, do whatever you want, but it's not worth keeping it at that point, okay? In my opinion, unless you have some really good reason why you want to keep it, you're probably never going to wear it again for the most part. Obviously, there are exceptions, like my wedding dress shirt, the dress shirt that I wore on the day that I got married. I'm going to keep that forever. I don't know if I'm ever going to wear it again. I don't know if I'm going to fit into it again, to be honest with you, but I'm going to keep it forever. But without those exceptions, anything else, toss them out, okay? Donate them, whatever you want to do, okay? So that's the clothing hanger trick, life hack, fashion hack. Number 5, keep your facial hair neat and clean. Doesn't matter how long it is, doesn't matter how short it is, doesn't matter the style, but keep it neat and clean. If you want to have a big beard, make sure it's actually groomed well. Make sure it smells nice. If you want to keep it short, make sure you keep it short, right? Don't leave any stray hairs. You don't want to have it short and then you have a couple of hairs down here. I've seen that happen. It just changes the whole look of you. And yes, fashion is about clothing, but in reality, fashion is about how you groom yourself as well. So that was number 5, your facial hair. Number 6, iron the collars of your dress shirts. Guys, let me tell you, I cannot tell you the number of times I go to a wedding, I go to formal events, and the collars of their dress shirts are all wrinkled. It takes an extra, 15 seconds to iron the collar of your dress shirt. Just iron it, right? Learn how to iron your own shirts, number 1. I cannot fathom the number of guys that don't iron their own dress shirts and don't know how to iron their own dress shirts. Learn. I've done many tutorials on that type of stuff as well. But learn how to do it. And when you do it, make sure you iron your collar as well. Yes, you can pay someone to iron your dress shirts. I have nothing against that. But I know lots of guys who just tell their spouse to iron their dress shirts. And, I've never once asked my wife to iron any of my dress shirts, okay? Just do it yourself, guys. Come on. Get with the game. Get with the program here, okay? Number 7, because that also looks better on you in general when you know how to do things yourself, okay? Last but not least, because number 6 was ironing the collars of your dress shirts. Number 7 is always read the wash and care labels of your clothes. So essentially, on your clothes, there's going to be a wash and care label. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's a label that tells you what you can and cannot do to clean that article of clothing. You don't want to ruin the shirt. You don't want to ruin the pants. You don't want to ruin the jacket. So just read it, follow the instructions. That's it. It's as simple as that. So that's basically it. Those are 7 fashion hacks that I believe that every guy should know to up their fashion game, to up their look game, look better, feel better, smell better, be better. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.